Hello everyone, welcome. I am Amy and I will be your yoga teacher for the day. If you're new, welcome, and if you're here all the time, then welcome back. This flow is following a request for a class working towards King Pigeon, but whether you want to do King Pigeon or not, it'll just be a nice little bit strong, a little bit stretchy flow with lots of heart openers, hip openers, quad openers throughout the practice. I'm feeling a little bit low on energy this morning, but I know that getting moving and grooving around my mat will bring some energy, getting those back bends, opening the chest, opening up our breath. So if that sounds like what you need as well, come and meet me on your mat. If you do make it to the end of this class and you enjoy it, I would be really grateful if you could take just 1 second to subscribe so that you can join me next time I post a class. Leave a comment if you've got any requests for classes or any thoughts about this class. Let me know what you think about it. And a thumbs up is always appreciated, again, just so I know that you enjoyed this class and that I should make more like this one. Enough chit chat from me. Let's get into our practice. Starting today on our backs. So if you're not there yet, bringing some mindfulness in as you work your way down onto your back, moving gently, carefully, placing yourself down. The suggestion is to find a constructive rest pose. So placing the feet at the edges of the mat, let the knees fall into center. And before you really arrive in stillness, you might explore some little movements here, just little stretches, little wiggles. Anything that's helping you settle in and arrive on your mat. As always, we'll spend these first few minutes here in stillness so that we can establish the connection to our body and to our breath. So that you can use your body and your breath as your guide throughout this practice. So not just listening to everything that I say. Prioritize listening to the feedback that your body is providing to you. Always knowing that you can take adjustments, add things in, take things out, have breaks whenever you feel like it. This is your practice, your time. Let's use this time here to see what sensations are present and alive for us right now. It might be completely different from the last time you landed on your yoga mat. Where in your body are you carrying tension? And is that tension serving you? Is that tension that you need to carry with you into this class? If it's not, can you let that tension go? Can you let yourself be held and supported by your mat, feeling that support and stability, so that your body can then soften and unwind? So here we're releasing muscles and letting go of tension that isn't serving us. Creating space so that in this practice we can then invite intention and muscular engagement that will serve us. That's done intentionally with a purpose. And you might find that as you release tension from your body, you find a little bit more relaxation in your mind, a bit more stillness and peace. Maybe it helps you invite in a more calm and steady breath in and out through your nose if that works. Bringing more energy into your body with each breath in. Releasing that which is not serving you as you breathe out. So maybe dissolving a little bit more tension on the wave of your exhale. Just here in stillness for a few more moments, really savour it, enjoy it before we start to move. Now keep your feet planted at the edges of the mat. Start to windshield wipe the legs from side to side, letting the knees drift left, then right. Starting to mobilise through your hips. Maybe with each movement, the knees make it a little bit further towards each side. Can you end up with both knees touching down towards the floor? And as the knees touch down, can you try and keep both hips drawing down towards the mat, deepening that stretch through our hip flexors, through the abductors. Next time the knees fall over to the right, let them rest there for a few breaths. Option to bring right ankle onto the top of the left thigh to deepen that twist. Maybe press the hand onto the inside of the right thigh. Now with your right ankle crossed over your left knee, if it's not there already, roll the sole of the left foot onto the floor, find a supine pigeon, flex the right toes to activate that leg. Without using the hands, can you energetically think about pushing the right knee away from you, like you're trying to reach it towards the top right corner of the mat? Bring the hands away from the mat. Imagine like you're holding a box above your chest, so the palms face one another. Inhale, lift the hips, figure four bridge. Exhale, lower back down. 2 more like that. Lift, breathe in. Lower, breathe out. 1 more time, lift and hold. See if you can come up onto your left tiptoes, then drop the heel back down. Lift, lower, lift, lower. Let's do 3, 2, and 1. Drop the heel, drop the hips. Catch the back of the left thigh with the hands. Pull the left leg in towards you. Maybe use the right elbow to push the right leg away from you. So even if you can reach the shin, just keep the hands around the thigh for this variation. Extend the left leg straight, sole of the foot pointing up towards the ceiling. Legs stay the same. Unravel the arms, bring the hands to interlace around the back of your neck. As you inhale, lower the legs down to hover, left heel just above the floor. Then bring the legs back in, tap left elbow to right knee. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift, maybe tap. Let's do 3. Last 2. 1 more time. Tap and pause, breathe in. Breathe out. 1 more inhale. Release the upper body down, cross the right knee over the top of the left knee. Catch hold of the opposite feet with the hands. Pull the heels in towards the hips, ground the lower back into the mat. Unravel the legs, bring the feet to the edges of the mat once again. Let the knees drift over to the left this time. Again, maybe left ankle to the top of the right knee, hand to the inner thigh. Place the left ankle on the right knee if it's not there yet. Step the right foot in, knee is stacked above the ankle. Hands imagining like they're holding a box above your chest. Inhale, lift the hips. Exhale, lower. 2 more. Big breath in. Big breath out. Last time, lift and hold. Maybe lift the right heel. Lower, lift, lower. Let's do 3, 2, and 1. Melt the hips, melt the heel down, catch the back of the right thigh, pull the right leg in, push left leg away. Maybe take a few little circles through the ankles here. Straighten the right leg, point the foot up. Release the hands, bring them up behind your neck to interlace. Inhale, lower the right heel to hover. Exhale, lift the legs, tap right elbow, left knee. 4 more, breathe in. Breathe out. Last 3, inhale. Exhale, 2 more, lower. And lift, 1 more big breath in. Big breath out, tap, make contact, maybe, hold, breathe in. Breathe out. Last inhale. Release the upper body as you exhale. Cross right knee behind left. Catch the feet, pull heels to hips. Pause for a little moment in your Supine Gomukhasana. Unravel the legs. Rock yourself back a few times. Eventually, building up the momentum to land in a Malasana at the top of the mat, feet wide, hands to heart. Press all the way up to stand, reach the arms overhead. Lower all the way back down, roll back. Roll all the way up, Malasana. Press to stand, reach the arms up. Lower down, roll it back. 1 more time, rock Malasana. Press up. This time, lower to Malasana and pause. Can you make contact between your elbows and your knees? Using that contact to open the knees out a little bit further, deepen the stretch in the hips and thighs. Let the lower body be heavy, let the upper body be light. Now, keeping the contact between the elbows and the knees, can you lift the hips so the thighs are parallel with the floor? 1 long line from crown of head to tailbone. Then drop the hips back down. Lift them up, lower, lift, lower. Building some heat. Let's do 3. Last 2. 1 more time, doesn't look like much, but brings such a burn into the hips. Let the hips drop down. Place the hands on the mat. Take a big step back with your left toes. Land in your lizard lunge. Both hands are to the inside of your right foot. Rock forwards and backwards on your left tiptoes. Keep the back knee lifted. As you inhale, reach the right arm forwards, up and back. Can you tap the back of the left thigh? Then as you exhale, straighten both legs. Reach the right arm under to tap the front of the left thigh. Inhale, lizard lunge, arm reaches back. Exhale, straighten both legs. Reach the arm through. Let's do a few more. Big inhale. Big exhale. Let's do 2 more. Last big breath in. Big breath out. 1 more time. Inhale. Exhale. Now drop your left knee as you bend the front knee. Reach the right arm over, up and back. Bend the back knee. Maybe catch the foot with the hand and pull the heel in towards your left glute. Rolling the shoulder open, spinning the chest sideways. Now maybe keep the hold on the foot as you straighten your front leg, finding a funky wide half split variation. Keep hold of the foot, re-bend the front knee. Release the hand back underneath the shoulder, tuck under your back toes, lift the knee. Can you squeeze the right knee into your chest and step it through into a low lunge? Then step it back out into your lizard lunge. Back into between the hands, then back outside the hand. Let's do a few more. Into center, out to the side. Low lunge, lizard lunge. Let's take it to our lunge and pause. Back knee is lifted. Inhale here. Straighten the front leg as you exhale. Inhale forward, bend the knee. Exhale back, straighten. One more big inhale. Big exhale. Inhale forward, drop the back knee down towards the floor. Can you squeeze your left heel in towards the glutes without using the hand? Then tap the toes back down. 2 more like that. Squeeze in, lower, squeeze, and lower. Now can you squeeze the heel in, reach the left hand around to catch hold of the ankle. Maybe stay there, maybe reach the right hand around as well. You might lift the hips up a little bit higher or sink them down even lower if that feels available. Release the right fingertips back down by your side. We'll play around with a king pigeon lunge variation. So bring your left fingertips to point straight out to the side with the palm facing up. Then swing the hand to catch hold of the outside edge of your left foot. Spiral the elbow up towards the ceiling. Sink the hips low, push the heart high. Take a big inhale. Stay for the exhale. One more big breath in. And big breath out. Release the grip on the left toes if you had it. Place the left hand down, lift the left knee. Step forwards into Uttanasana, forward fold. Have a little moment here for yourself. Get curious about what you need here, whether it's movement or stillness. Inhale, halfway lift, press the hands into the shins, open through the chest. Exhale, forward fold. 2 more like that. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, fold back down. 1 more time, big breath in. Big breath out, fold. Bring the hands to interlace behind your back. Squeeze the palms of the hands together, let the chest melt down. Bend the left knee, tap left shoulder to left knee. Bring it back through center, over to the other side. Back through center, 1 more each way, tap left. Bring it back, tap right. Bring it back, release the hands, halfway lift, flat back. Forward fold. Inhale all the way up to stand, reach the arms high. Exhale, hands to heart center. Can you take a hop and land in a malasana? Then step all the way back up, jump into a Tadasana. 2 more like that, hop, malasana, hop, Tadasana. Last time, take it down, bring it up. This time we'll take it down and hold it down. Once again, press your elbows into your knees. Lift the hips up halfway. Lower down, just 4 more. Lift, lower, lift, lower. Last 2. 1 more time. Drop the hips down low. Place the hands on the mat. Step your right foot back. Left foot is out at an angle. Find your lizard lunge. Rock forwards and backwards on your right tiptoes. Now inhale, reach your left arm forward, up and back, maybe tap the back of the right thigh. Exhale, straighten both legs, reach the arm under, maybe tap the right knee. Inhale, lunge, reach the arm back. Exhale, wide pyramid, thread it through. Let's do 3 more. Big inhale. Big exhale. Last 2, expansive breath in. Complete breath out. 1 more of each. Big inhale. Big exhale. This time reach the arm back as you lower the right knee. Draw the heel in towards the hip. Maybe catch the foot with the hand. Spiral your chest open. Big breaths here. Meet those deep sensations with a deep breath. Maybe the hand stays on the foot as you work your right leg, as you work your left leg in the direction of straight, finding a funky half split variation. Keep the hand on the foot, rebend into your front knee. Then release the right toes, release the left hand, lift the back knee. Squeeze the left knee into the chest, step the foot between the hands, then step it back outside. Keep that movement going a few more times. Definitely more of a challenge than it looks. Next time the foot is in between the hands, pause there, take a big inhale. Straighten both legs, fold it back, exhale. Inhale forwards, lunge. Exhale back, extended pyramid. Just 1 more, breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, lunge, melt the back knee down onto the floor. Without using the hands, can you squeeze right heel in towards the right glute? Tap the toes back down. Squeeze in. Take it down, draw it in, lower the toes. Last time, squeeze in, keep it squeezing in. Reach the right hand to catch hold of the right ankle. Maybe the left hand comes to meet the right, either lifting the hips up and away from the mat if you need to, or sinking them further down if that feels good. Now lower the left fingertips back beside you. Release the right hand, but keep the heel squeezing in so that you can point the right hand out to the side, palm faces up. Catch hold of the pinky toe side of the right foot, then spiral the right elbow up to the ceiling. King Pigeon lunge. Take some really expansive breaths here. Try and fill the entire torso with each inhale. And release all of the breath as you exhale. Release the right toes, the right hand, fingertips frame your left foot. Lift the back knee, step it forward, Uttanasana. Again, a moment to pause and reset here. Maybe a little pedal through the legs, a sway through the torso. Once again, let's inhale, flat back, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. 2 more, breathe in, lift. Breathe out, lower. Last one, ripple up, big inhale, wave down. Big exhale. Inhale, come all the way up to stand, Urdhva Hastasana, reach the arms overhead. Exhale, press the hands at heart center, find your Tadasana. Find your feet here, grounding into the mat, feeling into all 4 corners of each foot. So you might shift the weight from side to side, forwards and backwards, round in circles. Then find that perfect middle ground where the weight is evenly distributed throughout the sole of each foot. Stand onto your right foot. Without using the hands, can you squeeze the left heel in towards the glutes? Then bring the foot to hover above the floor. Do that a few more times. Squeeze in, straighten and hover. Let's do 3. Last 2. Last time, squeeze in, keep it squeezing in. Reach the left hand for the left ankle. Maybe the right hand comes to meet it as well. Then maybe keeping both hands around the ankle, can you hinge forward into a warrior 3 variation? Then bring the torso back upright. A few more like that, feeling into all of the wobbles. Lower, lift up, hinge forwards, bring it back. Let's do 2 more. Lower, lift, lower, and lift. This time let's lower and pause in this warrior 3 variation. Keep the legs as they are, bring the hands to heart center, straighten the left leg, bend it back in, straighten, bend, extend and bend. Let's do 1 more. Extend, bend, extend, pause, take a big inhale. Land the left toes to the back of the mat as you exhale. Find a high crescent lunge. Reach the arms all the way up overhead. Inhale here. Exhale, straighten the front leg, sweep the arms back behind you. Inhale, bend the knee, reach the arms up. Exhale, straighten and hinge. Take 1 more, big inhale. Big exhale, hinge over and hold. Using the strength of your core to keep yourself hovering here. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale all the way back up, high crescent lunge. As you exhale, twist to the right, send left arm forward, right arm back. Inhale, reverse, lower the right hand wherever it lands on your back leg. Reach your left arm by your left ear. Drop the hips low, push the heart high. Inhale, come all the way back up, reach both arms up. This time, send your right arm forward and your left arm back. Open twist over to the other side. Keep the arms in the same configuration. Step onto your right foot. Can you catch the left foot with the left hand, finding dancer? Then release the grip on the foot, step it back into this open twisted lunge. Let's do that a few more times. Step forward, catch the foot, release the foot, step it back. Let's do 2 more. Forward, release, take it back, forward, catch the foot, kick it into the hand, step it back. This time, make your way into dancer, catch the foot and hold, kick the foot high, roll the shoulder away from the ear, keep the knee drawing in towards center. Option here to play around with King Dancer, bringing the hand out to the side once again, palm up, fingertips point out, catch the pinky toe side of the foot, spiral the elbow up towards the ceiling. Maybe the opposite hand comes to meet as well, and you kick the foot up and back behind you. Open your chest, keep breathing here. Maybe even see if you can lower the foot to the back of the head. Take one more big inhale and big exhale. Release the grip on the foot, but keep the leg lifted. Keep the heel squeezing in towards the glutes. Take a big step back with the left toes, landing back in your high crescent lunge. Inhale. Lower the hands to the earth as you exhale. Find right side pigeon pose. Right heel towards left hip. Untuck the back toes. Catch up with your breath. Fingertips framing the front leg. Inhale, ripple the chest up. Exhale, bend the elbows, fold the chest down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, hover. One more, breathe in. Breathe out, come all the way down. Bring the forearms to the floor. Maybe stack the hands, make a pillow to rest your head on. Take a few deep breaths here. Breathing into whatever you're feeling in the hips. Lift the head away from the hands, come back upright. Fingertips either side of your front leg. Now without using the hands, can you squeeze left heel in towards the body? Drop the toes back down. Two more like that. Squeeze in. Lower. Squeeze and lower. Now can you squeeze the heel in? Keep it drawing in. Reach the left hand to catch the left ankle. Maybe bring the right hand to meet as well. Kick the ankle into the hands to pull the shoulders down and back. Push the chest forward, using that contrast between the leg pulling away and the hands pulling back to really broaden through your chest, through your shoulders. Then again, option to play with the king pigeon variation by bringing the right fingertips back beside you for support, bringing the left hand out to the side, palm up, fingers out, maybe catch pinky toe side of the foot, and then spin the elbow up towards the ceiling. Maybe the right hand comes to meet the left and you bring the foot towards the back of the head. Just a few more breaths, whatever shape you're in. Now release the grip on the left foot if you had it. Drop the toes to the back of the mat. Can you bring the forearms to the top of the mat? Spread through the fingers, ground through the elbows. Lift the back knee. Step it back into a forearm plank. Bring the right hand up, bring the left hand up, high plank. Then right hand down, left hand down, forearm plank. Up with the left, up with the right. Down with the left, down with the right. Let's do a few more. Up right, up left, down right, down left. Last time, up left, up right, down left, down right. Pause here. Walk the feet in, find dolphin, bringing some spice into your shoulders. Now can you come high onto your tiptoes, tap the nose forward like you're trying to tap it down between your thumbs. Then roll the heels back down. Let's do 4 more like that. Forward, maybe tap. Roll it back. Last 3. Last 2. 1 more time. Take it back. Lift both elbows away from the mat, maybe both at once. Maybe lengthen your stance slightly. Find your downward facing dog. First downward dog of practice, so enjoy it. Have a few moments to yourself, maybe pedaling out through the legs, maybe moving the hips and shoulders from side to side. Any movement that calls to you, any movement that feels good to bring space into whichever parts of your body are holding on to tension. Might be completely different from the last time you did a yoga class, so see what you need in this moment. Let's take one more big inhale and big exhale. Inhale, bend the knees, press the chest back towards the thighs. Exhale, step, hop, jump, make your way to the top of your mat. Inhale, flat back, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. 2 more like that. Lift and lengthen, breathe in. Fold and deepen, breathe out. 1 more big inhale and big exhale. Urdhva Hastasana with your next breath in. Reach the arms all the way up overhead. Release your exhale. Release the hands to heart center. Again, a little moment of pause. Find your feet, find your ground in your Tadasana. Lower body grounding down, upper body lifting up. Now standing on your left leg, without using the hands, can you squeeze the right heel into the hips? Then extend the leg, lower the foot to hover. 4 more, squeeze and lower, bend, extend. Last 2 times. Squeeze in and pause. Right hand catches the ankle. Maybe the left hand comes to meet the right as well. Can you keep the knees in one line here? Then maybe keeping hold of the ankle, you can hinge forward, kick the right knee back behind you, chest forward and down. Then bring yourself back up. Keep that movement going. Lower and lift, hinging from the hips. Take it forwards, feel into all of those wobbles, bring it back up. Let's do 2 more. Now take it into this warrior 3 variation and pause. Legs stay the same, hands come to your heart. Extend the right leg, bend it back in. Straighten, squeeze in, bend, extend. Let's do 2 more. Straighten the leg, pause in your warrior 3 for a full inhale. Back to high crescent lunge as you exhale. Reach the arms all the way up overhead. Inhale here. Straighten the front leg, sweep the arms back, exhale. Inhale, lunge, arms up. Exhale, pyramid, reach the arms back. 3 more. Big breath in. Big breath out. Last 2, inhale. Exhale. 1 more time into your lunge, into your extended pyramid and hold. Engage your core to hold yourself in this shape. Shoulders back, crown of the head forward. Inhale, lunge, re-bend the knee, reach the arms up. Exhale, twist to the left, send the right arm forward, left arm back. Inhale, reverse, reach your right arm behind you, lower the left hand onto the back leg. Keep bending your front knee, dropping the hips low, pushing the heart high. Inhale, high lunge, arms up. Exhale, left arm forward, right arm back. Keep the arms as they are. Step onto your left foot, catch the inside of the right foot, With the right hand, kick the leg high. Then release the foot, step it back into your open twisted lunge. 4 more like that. Step forward, dancer, kick the foot up, release, step it back. Last 3, can you move gracefully, finding the fluidity, coordinating the movement with breath. Definitely a lot more wobbly on this side than I was on the other side. Next time you arrive in dancer, pause, kick the leg up even higher. Then maybe find your king dancer. Fingertips out to the side, palm up, catch the pinky toe side, roll the elbow up. Maybe the left hand comes to meet the right hand as you kick the foot up and overhead. Little micro bend through your left knee. Maybe foot to the back of the head. Let's take one more big inhale. Release the grip on the foot as you exhale. Keep the leg lifted. Step the right toes all the way back. High lunge. Lower the hands to the floor. Left side pigeon. Definitely feeling the burn in my left hip. So this pigeon is very much appreciated. Fingertips either side of your leg. Inhale, lift the chest even higher. Exhale, bend the elbows, lower down. 2 more. Lift, extend, lower and bend. 1 more. Breathe in. Breathe out, fold down. Bring the forearms in front of you. Maybe stack the hands, rest the head down. A great place here to slow your breath down. Notice the quality of your inhales and exhales. If they've become short and shallow, can you counteract that by taking some really big expansive breaths? Lift the head away from the hands. Bring yourself back upright. Without using the hands, can you squeeze the right heel in towards the glutes? Tap the toes back down. Squeeze, release, squeeze, take it down. Let's do 2 more. Bend, extend, bend, extend. This time bend, keep it in. Right hand catches the ankle. Maybe the left hand comes to meet it and you kick the leg back behind you, shoulders down and back, chest up and forwards. Stay with this variation, or left fingertips beside you for balance. Right hand catches the outside of the foot, flipping that grip, spinning the elbow up. Maybe the left hand comes to meet the right, pulling the foot in the direction of the back of your head. Eka Pada Rajakapotasana, one-legged king pigeon. Release the foot, drop the toes to the back of the mat. Bring your forearms to the top of the mat. Lift the back knee. Step it back, forearm plank. This time, can you keep both elbows on the floor, but tap right fingertips to left shoulder. Lower the hand back, left hand to right shoulder. Place it back, keep it going. Right to left, lower, left to right, lower. On your own, a few more times. Picking up the pace, slowing down the pace, whatever feels best. Keep the hips in line with the shoulders. not letting them lift up or sag down. Let's do one more each way. Find your forearm plank. Walk the feet in, find your dolphin. Hips high up to the sky. Lift your right leg up, three-legged dolphin. Come high as you can onto your left hip toes. Then maybe from your three-legged dolphin, take those nose taps once again. Nose in between the thumbs. Press it back. Let's do 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now you know you've got to do the other side. Right foot down, left leg up. Tap the nose, take it back, forward, back for 3, 2, and 1. Step the foot back, maybe both elbows at once, press you up, downward facing dog. Take a few big deep breaths. Let's give our shoulders a bit of a break, melt the knees down, find a child's pose. Wide or narrow, whatever your favourite variation is. Any variation with the arms is welcome as well. Extend both arms in front of you if they're not already. Thread the right arm under the left. Melt the right ear and shoulder onto the mat. Let your upper body be heavy, sinking into the surface beneath you. Wrap your left arm behind your back. Maybe you can even tuck it in to the right hip, right thigh. Keep your left arm wrapping behind the back as you lift the chest upright. Place your right hand on the outside of your left knee. Keep that bind, lift the hips away from the heels, reach your right arm up and over behind you, kind of a camel variation. Now lower left hand onto left heel, push the hips forward, push the heart up. Keep your hips stacked above your knees. Then gently unravel, sit yourself down, right arm forward, left arm under, child's pose, twist. Wrap the right arm behind the back, maybe it can nestle its way into the left thigh or hip crease. Come upright, place left hand on right knee, stack shoulders over hips, twist. Keep the bind, kneel on the shins, reach your left arm up and back behind you. Lower right hand onto right heel, push hips up, heart forwards. Unravel, sit down, both arms out in front of you. Lift the hips away from the heels, find puppy pose. Bring the knees so they're hip width apart, sink the chest down. Come onto your fingertips. Find a little bounce through your chest. Then drop the palms down, sink into this shape for just a few more breaths. Then slide the hands back, come to sit on the heels. Either sit off to one side, then swing the legs out in front, or fist beside you. Lift the hips, swing the feet through, wiggle the hips towards the heels, seated near the front of your mat. Reach the arms forwards, then slowly, 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 let's roll all the way down towards our back, going all the way down in one go. Hug your knees into your chest, have a little rock from side to side, a little wiggle, any movement that feels good. Let's take a final back bend, just a nice gentle bridge pose. Lower the feet to the floor, arms down by your sides. Inhale, lift the hips up, bridge. Exhale, roll the hips back down. Just two more. Inhale, ripple up. Exhale, melt it down. One more time. Big inhale. Big exhale. Soles of the feet together. Knees fall out wide to the sides. Supta Baddha Konasana. Maybe the hands meet the inner thighs here. Then you have the option of staying here in your reclined butterfly for your Shavasana, or extending the legs long down the mat, or any other shape that feels comfortable. And please do stick around for these final few minutes. If you're rolling over and pressing pause right now, I totally understand. It's so tempting when you're at home, but know that your body and your mind and your breath will benefit so much from spending just a few minutes here in stillness. Giving your breath the opportunity to find its natural rhythm once again. Giving your body the opportunity to settle, giving your nervous system the chance to return to that rest, digest and relax state, that parasympathetic nervous system activity. Letting the heart rate slow. Maybe all of that is reflected in a slight slowing of your mind. Maybe just a slither more mental stillness than when you arrived on your mat today. So really gift yourself these final few moments. If you have the time and you would like to stay in your Shavasana for longer, you're always welcome to roll over and put me on pause, chill out for as long as you would like to. If you are ready to move on, Invite in a really big deep breath and then sigh it out through the mouth. 2 more like that. Big inhale. Big exhale. 1 more expansive breath in and releasing breath out. Invite movement back in. Wiggle fingers and toes, circle ankles and wrists. Explore whatever movement is calling to you that feels good. Focus on how it feels, not how it looks. Then take as much time as you need to eventually find your way back up to a comfortable seat. Your eyes could stay closed for these final few moments as you work your way back upright. Finding a nice tall spine here. Letting the shoulders hover above the hips, ground the hips. Lift the crown high. Let's place the hands down on the knees for a sense of grounding in all the effects of your practice. The intention to carry away some of that yoga magic with you into the rest of your day. Whatever it is that you have cultivated over this past hour. And for the rest of your day, I hope that you think peaceful thoughts, I hope you speak peaceful words, and I hope you feel peace in your heart. Thank you, as always, so much for choosing to share your practice with me, whether it was your first time or your 50th time. I'm so grateful to have you all with me. Like I said at the start, I'm always happy to hear feedback in the comments or class requests. Always happy to have a thumbs up so that I know what you thought about this class, and subscribing is always welcome as well, so that hopefully we can be on our mats together again very soon. But more important than any of that is that you stay happy, healthy and well and have an amazing day.